What's going on, Immortals and Shadows? Bishy Bosh here with another Blood Knight build guide. Now today I bring you my PvP build. Now this build is designed for the battlegrounds, and it's also heavily aimed at free to play or very low spenders. Okay, so if you're a whale, maybe this build's not the best for you. Alright, so let's jump straight into the oranges. Now before I read the oranges out, I just want to let you know I do have max essence mastery for the Blood Knight now. So these numbers are for max essence mastery. So just be aware of that, alright? So for the helm, we're using Gorga's Yawn. Wave of blood range increased by 29%. For the chest, we're using Warmth and Likeability. Wave of blood maximum charges increased by 1. For the shoulders, we're using Evil Thoughts. Umbra Lance maximum charges increased by 1. For the pants, we're going to be using Castellatia. Sanguinate's second activation now causes you to burst into the air, damaging, knocking up and stunning nearby enemies. Now for the weapons, we're going to be using Blot Knife. Umbra Lance deals up to 76% increased damage the further you are from the target. And we're using the Basalva. Skewer now causes you to leap into the air and slam into the target location, knocking enemies up and stunning them. So for the offhands, we're going to use Wardstone. Umbra Lance now conjures a giant void spear that falls from the sky, damaging, knocking back and stunning enemies within the area. And we're using Idol of Opulence. Wave of Blood now releases a bloody explosion, damaging, knocking back and stunning enemies within the area. So for the greens, we're going to be using a 4-piece Barons. Alright, increase the duration of your abilities that cause loss of control by 30%. Increases the damage done from all sources by 20% to enemies suffering under your loss of control effects. And then we're going to pair that with a 2 pieces Windloft set to give us that extra movement speed while we're there. Alright, for the skills, we're using Skewer, Wave of Blood, Sanguinate, Umbra Lance, and Shadow's Edge. Okay, so for the Paragon, as per usual, we're going to be using Gladiator. I don't have Executioner unlocked yet, so I can't really give my opinion on that. So we're going to be using Gladiator, and after that we're going to make sure that we take all the damage, the health, all the armor, all the resistance nodes, and if you've got Paragon to spare after that, you want to start taking some potency. So, curses / ancestral properties, invocations. What should you go for? Well, personally, I would try and get as many invocation pieces as possible. As you can see here, I have quite a fair few. My whole build is all invocation pieces except for one, unfortunately. So, and for the invocation, I'm using the Unleash Ancestral Power to give you those extra stuns. However, another good choice here would be the shield as well. Again, like I said, this is aimed at the low resonance or the free to play people. Okay, so I think these are the best 2 options for you. And curses, honestly, my personal opinion is to try and avoid them if you can. The detrimental effects for free to play and low resonance, I mean, we already suffer enough in the battlegrounds and stuff. We don't need to cripple ourselves any further by giving ourselves detrimental curse effects. So, alright, so let's give you a bit of a demo of the skills themselves in action, and let's talk about the playstyle a little bit. Okay, so we've got Sanguinate, which is our main mobility skill. And then we've got Sever as our other mobility skill, which can help us get up to the idols quickly or help us escape from heavy damage quickly. Alright. So with Sanguinate also, we've got that there. Right, so when I read the abilities, if you paid attention, all of these main 4 abilities all do some form of knock up stun sort of thing, right? And our Wave of Blood and our Umbra Lance we can throw from a distance. right? So we can stay back away from the damage and just try and be a nuisance. We've got 5 annoying things we can drop from the sky which cause a lot of stunning, right? We can escape, right? And if somebody's already stunned, then we can dive in with the Basalva like that with our skewer. As you can see, with having the 3 charges of Wave of Blood and the 2 charges of Umbra Lance, we get the cooldowns up pretty quickly. So we can be quite annoying in the BGs, just sitting there throwing these big stunning things from the sky constantly. I would suggest stance-wise that you stay in fortified stance, or at the very beginning of the match start off in focus stance, and then as you get towards the idol, if you're in offense, or as you sort of get towards the pack, if you're on defense, swap it over to fortified. But to be honest, I just keep mine in fortified the entire time. Okay, that's going to be it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you get some use out of this build. It's honestly what I would consider probably the best for free to play or for low spenders for the Blood Knight, for the battlegrounds. Just because the way that they've got matchmaking now, I mean, like I did a couple matches today. I mean, I don't have any battleground footage for you, I'm sorry. It's just trying to get some decent footage. I was just getting constant headaches in there. I spawn in and I've got multiple people with 8k wings, and it's like, all right, this is going to be fun. So that's the sort of battlegrounds we get these days. So hence this build, right? Stay out of the damage, cause a big annoyance and nuisance to the team so that your whales can do the killing. Because that's pretty much all we can do is low resonance in the battleground. All right. If you like the video, you know, do all that YouTube stuff. Like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more of this ugly mug speaking garbage about this game. And I guess I'll catch you at the next one, guys. Peace.